Darius, Trevor Greenan, Brent Nicholson, Adeja Powell, Fikr Tesfaye, and Lila Lavender. Thank you to our panel. This is an incredible group of people. And I think the debaters will echo my sentiments that they're very lucky to have you all watching. We will begin with some thank yous from the affirmative team. They are from the University of Texas Tyler, and they are Ayush Kumar and Mason Remaley. We will hear some thank yous from them now.
All right, I'll go ahead and do them first. I would like to thank the university for continual support of the debate team, in particular Dean Neil Gray from the College of Arts and Science, the Department of Communication Studies, and Ms. Vanessa Joyner for their continual help and support of the program and the debaters. They have been incredibly helpful. A massive thanks to Joe Pro for being an exceptional debate coach and a friend throughout the years, Josh and Hunter for being exceptional co-debaters and friends, Skylar and Melody for being very cool, Maria and Cody for help, support, backfiles, and friendship throughout our debate career. I would like to thank the Parley debate community for being very open and welcoming to us. In particular, I would like to thank Lila and Max for their conversations with Mason and I, both on and off rounds. The old Texas Tech Parley squad, namely Fikr, Adam, and Kelly, for their friendship. The entire Rice squad for being very nice and cordial to us. Mason for being the best pound-for-pound debater in the circuit. And finally, one cannot end a thank you note at NPTE without honoring the memory of Jacques Snyder. He is dearly missed, and his contributions both in and beyond the round are deeply valued by Mason and
I. Hello, everyone. First, I would like to thank the university for their continual support of the University of Texas debate team. In particular, Dean Neil Gray from the College of Arts and Sciences, Department of Communications, and Vanessa Joyner for their continued support of this program. I would like to thank my teammates, both current and former, in particular, Josh, Hunter, Skylar, and Melody. You all have been great friends to me, and I value our conversations and camaraderie. There's no other team quite like ours. The third group that I'd like to thank is my family, who even from when I was 14, were driving me to debate tournaments in high school and then picking me up at 2 a.m. I'm sure that was very annoying, but I would not be able to be here today without them. I would like to thank the entire Parley debate community. People read a lot of warrants on T and Framework about how the Parley community is dying. But even if there are a few people here, I think that the people that do this event and dedicate their lives to it are some of the finest quality people that I've had the chance of meeting. I would like to thank my high school debate coach, Christy Hodgkiss. She still supports me now, even in college. I would like to thank my current college coach, Joseph Preventure. He has made me an infinitely better person and an infinitely better debater. And I really value his friendship and his coaching throughout the years, and putting up with all of our ideas and not shooting things down as how outlandish they may seem at first, and always wanting to work with everyone. I would like to thank, and finally, I would like to thank my partner, Ayush. I could not think of a better partner to go through these grueling rounds through. Both the wins and the losses have been a blessing, and I would not trade them for anything. Thank you.
All right. Thank you so much, Tyler. We'll now introduce the negative team. They are from the University of Oregon, and they are Gabe, Graville, and Alex Lee.
To start off, we'd like to thank Trone Jacobson and the University of Oregon, specifically the Honors College as well, for supporting our debate program and everything we do. It wouldn't be possible without their support. Then I want to thank my mom and dad. If it weren't for my mom, I would never have done debate. She literally forced me to go to the first practice my freshman year in high school because she didn't want me just sitting in my room playing video games all day. And I have to thank my dad for continually supporting me. I want to thank my grandma for inspiring me to pursue what I wanted in college. I miss you. I want to thank Anna for believing in me even when I didn't believe in me. I want to thank Cal. I want to thank Alex's sister, Rosa, for driving us around in high school and for being our biggest fan and giving us endless amounts of food. I want to thank Alex, my debate partner. I've known him since elementary school. He's taught me so much about debate and everything. He's certainly one of my closest friends. There's no one else I'd ever want to debate with, and I think he's the greatest hedge debater in the world. Going through my debate career chronologically, I'd want to thank Robin Rose, my first debate coach in high school. It was amazing spending the first 4 years of my career with you. I want to thank Hannah Mathiasen, who taught me how to write a dissad. I want to thank McKay Parsons, who took Alex and I around in high school and showed us what NPDA was like. Then in college, I want to thank Sean McKean for all those formative debate lectures and always believing that we could beat anyone. I want to thank Dalton Richardson for everything he taught me about the community and its value. I want to thank Serena, who was our sole coach our sophomore year, who taught us how to win in ways that we wanted to win. I want to thank Max Grosnick, who was always the scary senior when we were in high school, but since then has become a wonderful coach and friend. I want to thank Ali Escalante, who also taught me how to internalize impacts in high school, but has been absolutely helpful and has re-inspired my commitment to debate through this online period. I have to thank Paul Villa from DVC. He's been our biggest cheerleader, as well as Brenna and Tristan. It's always fun to debate you two. I have to thank the whole Lewis and Clark squad, Nadia, Rain, and Mary. They literally housed us when we didn't have a place to stay in Texas, and that's pretty invaluable. I want to thank the Western squad, Brenner, Cameron, Lila, and Sarah. I always miss debating you, and thanks for the plan flaw shell, Brenner and Cameron. I want to thank the McKendry squad, Brent, Adasia, Zach, and Rebecca. It's always a joy to have all of you in the back, and what Zach did for NPDA was truly invaluable in this community. I want to thank Berkeley, Trevor, Ryan, Amanda, everyone. There's too many to name. We've debated Berkeley teams all of our career, and it's always so difficult and so rewarding, and all of you are truly amazing. I want to thank SDSU, Matt and Kyle. It's you are one of the most fun and genuine teams on the circuit, and we always look forward to debating you. And then, of course, we have to thank Adam, Joe, and Brittany for running this tournament. I know it's been a long weekend. Thank you. I will always have wonderful memories about having all of you in the back and your support to the community. And lastly, I want to thank everyone in debate. You make this possible. I've loved being in this community this whole time. I'll never forget it. And I'm also thankful that we got our top 7 prefs on the panel today.
And I guess that leaves me. I have a lot of people to thank you, but I will try to make it less resemble a Joshua Alpert paradigm. But starting with my parents and obviously the University of Oregon and my family writ large, I'd like to thank my mom, my dad, my sister, Warren, for always being there, always supporting me, the University of Oregon, the Clark Honors College, and Trone Jacobson for making everything logistically possible and believing in us, even when things were looking dire. I'll also echo a lot of the same thank yous that Gabe has because, as it's obvious, we have been partners for quite a while, but I've shared a lot of the same coaches. So Hannah, McKay, Rose in high school. Thank you, Serena, for telling me, what a body without organs is. Dalton for teaching me the set call and the anti-blackness debates. Sean for teaching me framework. Ali for teaching me Marx, and I guess Max Grosnick. Other individuals in the circuit, particularly the Pacific Northwest, Reeve said something really nice in our last round, which was, the Pacific Northwest is still around, despite it looking obviously dire, it's still around. But Lewis and Clark in particular, Nadia for giving us 30s, Rain and Mary for, being on the opposite side of the bracket at the 2020 NPTE, so we couldn't, take your soul. Western Washington University, Cameron and Brenner for the plan flash shell, Lila for explaining to us why I didn't understand body without organs, and for smoking us every single time we ever debated you, Sarah for being a friend and an incredible advocate for the Pacific Northwest, and all those who were on the ship from freshman year. Wider circuit thank yous. Obviously, McKendry, Brent for introducing me to Jamaica Mistaka, being a friend outside of round. Zach, obviously being being an incredible friend and being a model for leadership within the community. Adasian Mitch for being a model of what a national champion should look like. Other schools, Berkeley, for Trevor for being our one pref just under the 0 commits. You're still there, have been since freshman year. Josh and Will for making the round ones incredibly stressful last year. Jess for the money matches in Melee. Ryan for playing chess when it counted and making Gabe pick up Smash Ultimate for fear of the next round we ever hit you. And Amanda for undercutting the CRISPR topic by writing a better topic paper than mine. I'd like to thank DVC, particularly Paul, for introducing us to Rocky and making it so I don't have to watch more than 3 movies of Rocky. Brenna and Tristan debating you always is incredibly fun. Other schools from California, Concordia, SDSU, David and Denise, Matt and Kyle always being down for the hedge debate. You know, I love a good hedge debate. And those in Texas, the school formerly known as Texas Tech, UT Tyler for always being incredible opponents, Rice. And there's too many people I have to thank. But obviously, a special thank you goes to Joe Pro and Adam and Brittany for tabbing the tournament, making this stressful weekend run as smoothly as possible. The Brittany thank you was contractually obligated. And lastly, I would like to thank Gabe's mom as well for making Gabe do debate. And lastly, and tentatively least, Gabe for the 5 long years of partnership. We've been through it. We've debated almost everything in terms of arguments. It's been a wild ride, and I hope it ends well.
All right.